guys, it's Sarah, and I thought with St. Patty's Day coming up, I would try out a fun smoky green look today. I'm not really sure what the outcome will be, but let's get started. I've already primed and prepped my face. I'm going to start with the L'Oreal True Match in Nude Beige. And I'm just using a foundation brush that I got from Walmart. It's actually really not that bad. Now that we have our foundation on, I'm going to move on to Benefit's Bling Concealer in 02 and just a concealer brush. I'm going to go under my eyes to help cover up any bags, which I have horrible bags. And then I'm going to go around the nose and the mouth area where women tend to get red. And of course go over any blemishes that you may have. Okay, I'm going to let that sit there for a while before setting my makeup. I'm going to go ahead and move along to the eyes, and I'm going to start with the Urban Decay Eye Primer Potion in Eden. And even though it may seem a little pricey, you definitely get your money's worth. I mean, you just need a tiny, tiny little bit, and this will cover both eyes. And yes, you can hear my girls in the background. I'm going to use MAC's Swimming, which is this real pretty green, sparkly, has some yellow undertone color. I love this color, and it's been forever since I've actually used it, so I figured why not. For this, I'm just going to take a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to start applying this all over my lid. Fluffy brush. This is the MAC 224 and MAC's Juxt. It's just more of a brighter satin finish green. I'm just going to dab a little bit on that brush, and I'm going to use that just to buff out the edge of the swimming we put down. Just any angled brush. I'm going to take a little bit of MAC's Print, and I'm going to take that and apply it as close to the lash line as possible. And I'm just going to dab as much color as I can on. Just the fluffy brush you used before. I'm going to take that and just smudge out that print, bringing it up towards the crease. And this is just something you continue to build until you are satisfied with how much color you have. And I'm actually going to switch over just to a flat shader brush. My girls want me to play fetch with them now. I have a hedgehog being pressed up against me. From here, I'm just going to take that same flat shader brush I've been using to pack on the prints. And I'm just going to dab that underneath my lower lash line. And this part, you can pretty much take it down as low as you want, just depending on how dramatic you want to go. I don't take any color too far down on my bottom lashes just because I can look like a raccoon very easily. So I am going to take just a very small amount of MAC's Gold Mode pigment. Just real pretty gold. It has a little bit of reddish orangey undertone. I'm just going to take a very tiny bit of that on just a regular shadow brush. And I just take it out from the cap and tap off the excess. And I'm just going to dab that on the tear duct area to help give a little shimmer to make my eyes appear more open. Moving on to the eyebrows. And I'm going to use MAC's Omega and just a MAC 266 brush. Now that we have our eyebrows filled in, I'm going to set my foundation with a little bit of the Mary Kay Loose Powder in Ivory 2 and just a regular brush. I want to make sure that I am pressing this product into the foundation to help soak up any of the oils, so it could lock it into place. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of MAC's Fluid Line and Black Track Gel Liner and just any angled brush. And I'm just going to line as close as I can to my lash line. I'm going to wing it out just a bit. Just like that. I'll also take a little bit of that gel liner and go underneath the lash line or in the waterline. I'm going to take my Mary Kay eyelash curler and just curl my lashes. And then I'm going to use a L'Oreal mascara. And you can also put mascara on your bottom lashes. Now, just to finish up the face, I'm going to take MAC's Blunt and just like an angled brush. I'm not sure the number of this, it's kind of rubbed off. And I'm just going to contour my cheekbones. And my temple. And then just for a small pop of color, I'm going to take number 7's Natural Blush. It's a light pinky color. And I'm just going to dab that on the apple of my cheeks. For the lips, I'm just going to take MAC's Subculture. And line my lips. And then I'm going to use, well, a little bit of the MAC Pretty Please. I'm going to go over it with the NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in Sugar Pie. This stuff, seriously, it smells like pink bubblegum. Well, this is the final look. I think it turned out pretty nice. Nothing too over the top, but still green for St. Patty's Day, so I hope that you found this tutorial helpful. I will put a list of all of the products that I used on my blog. There will be a link down below. Please like, subscribe, give a thumbs up, and thanks for watching.